Happy Easter to you, and ready for some ACC softball with the Pitt Panthers in town to take on.
From the left side, she mixes well, has that changeup, that curveball, the rise.
The group who's been hitting the ball well, especially for doubles. Yvonne Whaley is really the Yvonne Whaley boy. She is the fire starter for this group. An experienced player. But Jody Herman-Atkins swings on it from the left side into the outfield, and over to Brown at short, and quickly to retirements, swinging through that one. The Panthers home run and RBI leader, and gets Siemens chasing the strikeout, and 1-2-3 inning is.
Well, she throws up her 60s. I think the biggest thing coming into a game like this is
with those 10 multi-hit games this season. Abby Settlemeyer in that three. It was a really long ball game, nearly 4 hours. And Abby Edwards starts off the inning with a strikeout, both against Louisville and Virginia. Didn't make it past
teams.
Deep into the hole at shortstop, and Bree Stubbs is not.
I mean, she had a killer series in that Duke series. I mean, she had 7 RBI. Had to get them to Oklahoma City with Coach Young.
Off the glove of Siemens and not in time. And experience piece earlier, and you see Homestead Lycea. A breakout season as Settlemeyer's taking off. The throw in time by Ramirez, and that ends the inning.
And said, hey, look out, we're coming to play, and did some pretty cool.
This one into foul territory on third base side, and collects it in the glove against this Panther lineup.
And when you're able to get ahead, that's when you can toy and mix.
And they're recording the second strikeout of the Pitt Ball Club. When we talk about that Notre Dame.
Those little things to put you in a position to still try to stay sharp.
And speak
tough team, and she's been a leader. It's crazy to think she's been there
2019. And the grounder over to third base. And conversation with Coach Gasso in preparation for this season as a little chopper from Skylar Brooks in between the battery of the Panthers. Her 10th stolen base of the season. And right back to Abby Edwards. So Middleton does her job. Think about in this conference, Valerie Cagle over at Clemson does it really well as that one's fouled off of Myrtle's foot. Full count, and Myrtle is aboard with the walk. So 2 outs. A game-winning solo shot in Tuesday's match. Puts it on the ground and just past the shortstop. 1 run in. First one plated up. Snee, the 9-hole hitter. The 1-2. Lifted on third base side, and that ends the inning. But Dopp will fit
in to tournament time.
First pitch swinging here. And Amanda Ramirez
to Tennessee, where they were just on a roll. You know, but yeah, the doubleheader at times too, I know, can be challenging.
Connected on really well by Kayla Lane, and trying to leaves the park in a home run over the left field wall for Kayla Lane, the third baseman for the Panthers. Ball game's even.
Wing. This is a backdoor curveball, but it just leaks over that heart of the plate, elevated.
And that's exactly what Pitt did well, in able to counter what North Carolina is rolling their way, as Bailey Trapola trying to lay down the bunt. Just energize the dugout for the Panthers. Much more vocal as Backus is able to get it in there caught looking as Baylor
Stairs a little bit with that rise ball.
just a little bit high, and a 2-out walk brings up Macy Hamilton.
Asking at its finest.
Right into the glove of Alex Brown, but not Alex Brown, who has been playing lays it down. Stubbs, who grounded out to short
Olympic Village, like everyone talked about it, and
that one right off the leg of Abby Edwards. But what a great! If you're Abby Edwards in this situation,
the last 3 innings, especially this.
And this one through the right side. And Lisea, who was a good piece of hitting there. And just bobbled by Rodriguez. And North Carolina grabs the lead right back.
And she lays out for it. If she's able to glove it up, I think she gets the flip to 2.
Ready's for the pitch. And that one gets past Ramirez. Remember, bases loaded, so that means Bree Stubbs is able to come.
Swing at something way up out of the zone.
Well out of the zone, gives chase.
You're back, and Coach Papa said no.
Destiny Middleton sends this one flying to right field, deep near the warning track, and the play made by Haley Brunson.
That gets up and running, and I mean, just have a state-of-the-art facility with all the bells and whistles. That's a place that, hey, maybe I want to go and be a part of that.
Also, a lot of day left. You think about. Well hit by Emmerling into the 3-run shot by Emmerling. The outfielders were watching, and it just goes boop and over.
Plate, if it stays away, it's not a bad miss, but since it comes back over, she's on time with it and crushes it to left center field.
The Tar Heel teammates celebrate and provide some quality innings. More importantly, just get out of this one as they're
going to use her defense.
And the infield single is Brown slicing away in that swing, and that ends the inning, but nothing thus far. Only allowed 1 hit, 1 earned run given up, but wants to stay as sharp as she has been, and obviously the offense wants to keep on producing, and she makes that throw to first base, and tough one to we saw once before. Pick answer after and Backus gets her 4th strikeout, giving ball and such. But now Thompson awaits the pitch. And stayed up, and both best opportunity in this game. So
always those big changes.
Going up high to get that one, flying out to right field, and 2 down.
Swinging a pitch out of the zone, and hey, that's a win, and vice versa, meaning some that the hitters are making.
Ramirez flies out to center field. A couple of since the start. In a lot of ball games played Oklahoma State within 1. As a great diving grab by Macy Hamilton, covering a lot of green and left. After a couple of singles for Abby Settlemeyer, she said, "Oh, I think about 2. No, I'm going to make sure." First pitch swinging from Lisea. And Whaley is underneath it. 1 down.
I don't know about you, but all these at-bat songs are like to listen to. We bringing the old school back?
Yeah, you know, because that's what music does, right? It just
does.
cycles through, right? And the solo shot. Calling for it in the outfield is Bree Stubbs.
At all. You are in a tough race. In that Clemson-Florida State series, there was a lot riding on that one and opportunities to work on and deal with the emotions of maybe some things.
The pitch. Good hack at that one, giving chase to it as the outfielder, but she ran into the wall because that one is out of the park. Home run by Yvonne.
In her wheelhouse too, a little up and in, turns on it. Sweet swing.
You know, one of the things that Coach Hermanek has to like about what her team is that they answered back last weekend against the Fighting Irish and showing some fight here this afternoon. Relief for Abby Edwards spelling her after a 2 2/3 inning. Great defensive play by Kayla Lane and the throw-in time. Really clearing everyone out to come. Carly Myrtle, a couple of walks on the day. Takes the pitch. And a 5 Pacific Northwest. So in terms of what you've seen, as this one is swung on first pitch, and right now we see you. Give it up for the pinch hitter, Kylie Griggs, with the solo shot.
Takes this little, it seems like an off-speed pitch to me, but took a little something off it and just takes it.
1-2. And Thompson off the end of the bat, picked up by Alex Brown. And the 6th. Rodriguez, good swing on that one off the top of the right center wall. And Rodriguez is in with a stick.
With just kind of the momentum that Pitt's creating offensively to bring someone else in with just a...
First pitch swinging from Dark over to Alex Brown, fielding her shortstop position well.
A little bit of extra adrenaline that's already provided.
3rd inning for Lane, and tags this one well, but right into the glove of the left fielder, Sneed, but not before Isabella Emmerling, who had a 3-run homer responsible for 4. A big 3rd inning, 6 runs scored for the Tar Heels, and they're trying to hold on to that lead, now cut down.
Here, they're going to have that pinch hitter and Lexi Godwin, the senior, bringing her in. Rodriguez heading over to Romano, excuse me, to have a quick conversation, but they walk the pinch hitter and
got it around twice in that 3rd inning, and a bunt single in the inning. And thought about trying to feel
a bit of hang time, but since no one's able to go get it, they respect the speed of Brown up the ground with that speed up the line.
Only allowed 1 earned run. And Bree Stubbs hits this one over the right fielder's head. Griggs has to give chase to it and circling the base pass and coming. First pitch swinging from Abby Settlemeyer and drops it into shallow center field. Talked about tacking on some insurance. That's exactly what North Carolina's point of emphasis. Hey, Donna Papa said, we want to make sure that we don't. This one in the right field. And Lisea is credited with the Good play, great recognition. The bunt dragging it over towards first baseman.
Full control through the zone, but picking apart the defense. You see Rodriguez, she's pinched up the middle. She places the situation where you wouldn't have to play the top. It seems unreachable to them.
Middleton over to second base, the grounder, and that ends the inning. And Japola drives this one to the wall in right center, and a double, the second.
Really pretty swing. But I almost thought, hey, if she gets this on the short hop and she gets a good throw, she's at.
Really?
No, when you think about it, I mean, 5 of this quickly.
Whaley with another good crack at it. Remember, she had a home run, this one off the top of the wall in center field. And she brings home another. Brings her home.
And I love it. She goes with the bunt to the pullback. She did that on her last swing in the home run. And works a good mix of pitches. Likes to go east and west.
Now we'll step in. And the walk to Hernandez, so that allows Whaley to move. Siemens with the single and bringing home another run, an RBI.
For this pitch misses, right? Like it's a pitch that's over the plate, hits it, turns it right through.
Into left field, foul territory, and coming up, walked, and then grounded out for last time up. Sends this one in the shallow center, and 2 down. Here's coming up at 2 o'clock Eastern. We'll see these teams do a replay, as you will have to wait to see how a 10-6 decision over the Pitt Panthers. Danielle, your thoughts on this one?
It's going to be interesting to see how the matchups work and the pitchers go at it, and we'll be calling it you and me on
this Easter Sunday. We'll see you back at 2 Eastern on the ACC Network.